The 7th October attacks have not occurred in a vacuum. They were preceded by decades of violence, unlawful occupation and denial of the Palestinians' right to self-determination. We conclude that Israeli authorities are responsible for war crimes, crimes against humanity, including extermination, starvation, gender persecution targeting Palestinian men and boys.
The report has reaffirmed that there is no evidence to rape, not what we hear, which are lies.
Terrorist attacks of the 7th of October cannot serve as a pretext for the ongoing unprecedented bloodshed in the Gaza Strip.
Israel must also immediately cease its campaign of delegitimization against the UN, including UNRWA.
Genocide, war crimes and crimes against humanity.
Genocidal action.
The genocidal attacks and
policies of murder, starvation,
forceful transfer of population.
Today we see a genocide before the world, reflecting the real terrorist face of the settler colonial apartheid-based occupation.
The DPRK delegation strongly condemns the illegal Israeli military aggression.
We defend unequivocally respect for the norms enshrined in international law and international humanitarian law. We are a country that is peace-loving and we reject any occupation.
The floor is for United Nations Watch.
Mr. President, we meet in the Palais des Nations, a site with a historical lesson concerning what is being done in this body. Here was the League of Nations. In July 1936, the journalist Stefan Lux stood up in the assembly and shot himself, committing suicide. He did so to warn humanity of the catastrophic peril coming from the Nazis. His warning went ignored. Hitler launched World War II. The League went extinct. In its place came the UN. It promised to uphold world peace. Yet here today, as happens all too often, the UN has become a platform of terrible lies. The worst dictatorships on the planet, state sponsors of terrorism and their apologists, told terrible lies to demonize the world's only Jewish state. Israel was accused of starvation. In truth, since Hamas started the war, 500,000 tons of food were transferred into Gaza. Extermination? It is Hamas which attempted to carry out a genocide and openly promises to try again. Hamas deliberately embeds itself among civilians. To stop genocide, to rescue the hostages, Israel aims at the terrorists. No army in the history of warfare has achieved a lower ratio of civilian to combatant casualties. Commissioner Pillay, why does your report make no mention of the Islamic Republic of Iran, the one orchestrating the multi-front war? Is it because this would collapse the fixed narrative of Israel as the guilty party? Today we sound a warning. UN demonization of the Jewish state has consequences. The demon of anti-Semitism has been unleashed upon the world. If the world does not act now, it will only get worse.